So when the episode began, I thought it's a story of two brothers and their family. But towards the end of the episode, I was like, what are these new characters doing? And why they are showing only one boy from the start? Why not focusing on the other one? I even thought that maybe it's a story of the deaf child and maybe he is the main character. But that was not the case. I also thought maybe later they will develop the story of other one. But I was surprised to see the main characters were different and he was just one among them. When I saw the promo, I only remember seeing the female lead in the ice cream parlor and that boy, who I thought was the main lead, and he is. When he got introduced later in the episode, I was so confused. What's happening? He is definitely giving me the main character vibes. But I thought, how can there will be too many main leads? Hello everyone, I am Dipti. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about Twinkling Watermelon Korean drama. The first two episodes has already been released and I am really enjoying this drama. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the story started in the year 2023 with a boy named Eun Gyeol. He is a high schooler with a passion for music. During the day, he is a studious model pupil, but at night, he rocks out as a guitarist in a band. One day, when he stumbles across a strange yet alluring music store, he goes back in time in the year 1995. Here he comes face to face with his father Ha Yi-chan, who is also a high schooler. Yi-chan takes Eun Gyeol for a lunatic when Eun Gyeol calls him dad. Yi-chan has a crush on a cellist named Se Kyeong, who is not Eun Gyeol's future mother, Cheong. In a bid to put things right, Eun Gyeol joins a band fronted by his future father. But will this be enough to bring his future parents together? And will he get back to 2023? Let's find out what will happen. So in the beginning of the episode, we saw that there are two boys in the cafe and was about to order something but couldn't finalize, so everyone thought they are foreigners. But then they started using sign language, so everyone thought that they are deaf. So do I. But then one of them spoke and ended all the confusion. So only the other one was deaf. We then go back to their childhood where they were riding cycles and then we got to know that both of their parents are deaf. And Ungyol was such a good boy to his parents. He is such a sweet child. Everyone envies their parent for having such a nice child. He helps them in their daily activities while communicating with others and also takes care of his younger brother. His parents are also very nice and caring. I'm glad that they haven't shown that they are depressed or anything. Even if they have problems and are poor, but they still try to live a happy life. I love seeing their family living happily together. They work hard and earn money. So far, I'm enjoying the vibe of this drama. Now this boy Eun somehow got into music because of an old man who owns a music shop called Viva Music, which is close to his house. One day when Eun and his brother were alone at home, his parents clearly told him to stay at home and take care of his brother. And a tragedy happened. When he left, a fire took place due to a stupid kid and everything burned. Thankfully, his brother was saved and his father went inside to look for Eun but he was nowhere to be found. When he came back, he saw that his house is under fire and he started crying as he felt responsible for everything. We also saw that when he went to the music shop, the old man was dead. I don't know what happened to him, they did not show anything. Next day, when he went there again, he got to know that he is no more. And they were also leaving this neighborhood as they got kicked out of the house. Talking about the child actor, he is an amazing actor. He has done such a great job. So convincing, especially when he was crying. I have seen him in another drama called See You in My 19th Life and his performance was amazing there as well. Talking about his parents, they are also great actors, especially his father. I have seen him in other dramas and I know his acting skills are amazing. Such a fine actor he is. Coming back to the story, 6 years has been passed and now they are doing well financially and his father is very proud of his sons. One is doing great in sports and other is going to be a doctor. I mean, he thinks that way, but Ungol is not happy with his career path. He don't want to become a doctor, he want to become a musician. But due to his past mistakes and family pressure, he never told his parents about his dreams. And now he is in a dilemma what to choose, his passion for music or his parents. In episode 2, we got introduced to his new characters. A boy who is working in an ice cream parlor and has a poor family background, and a girl who is studying music and from a rich family background. The boy likes this girl and wants to make her his girlfriend, so he joins a music band for chasing her. This boy is nice and cute but not really focused in his career. The girl is also nice but very talented towards her career. Every boy in the neighborhood is after her as she is the beauty queen. At this point, I thought Eun Gyeol and these two will be in the same school or college and they will meet. But that didn't happen. They never met. I also thought that Eun Gyeol and this girl, they will be pairing opposite. And I'm still hoping that is going to happen. But what about the other guy? He likes her and he is so determined to be her boyfriend. Also in the beginning of the episode, we saw that Eun Gyeol's brother is dating a girl who plays cello. And I thought that she must be her. But I guess I'm wrong. Also, I think she's the granddaughter of that old man. As clearly we saw a little girl in the past with her mother when the old man died. But towards the end of the episode, I thought that what is the real truth? Nothing is connecting at this point. When his father got to know that he is doing music and is a part of a boy band, that day he went all out on his dad and said that he wanted to do music and then he left. I thought now he has decided and now he will pursue music. But wait, he decided to throw that guitar which that old man gave him. And then a shop appeared all of a sudden and he sold that guitar there. I was so confused at this point and the man in the shop was weird. And the shop was exactly the same as Viva Music but got a different name. When he came out of the shop, he was in a different world. To be specific, he has time traveled and now he is in 1995. And he met that boy finally in 1995. And his name is same as his dad's, Ha Yi-chan, but he can speak. Also, there is this girl in the school who is deaf, so we can suspect that she is his mother. I was not expecting this drama to be a time travel drama. I am totally confused and excited for the upcoming episodes. If you have watched this drama, tell me in the comments below what are your thoughts about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye bye.